Hello, my beautiful warrior of light. Welcome to the channel. This message is meant to find you exactly when Spirit would like you to hear it. Right off the bat, we're starting off with an oracle card, my dear warrior of light, and we have the canary spirit illustrating the idea that we need to sing our own song. So it seems like some of us are holding back our inner light, warrior of light. It seems like some of us need to be reminded that you have your own inherent joy. You are your own songbird in terms of how you express your voice in this world. Maybe some of you aren't realizing that the world wants to hear your song. Maybe some of you are in a relationship where that person doesn't quite understand you, and we're trying to figure out, how can we find harmony and joy and make music that's true to ourselves, notes and lyrics that are true to us and not other people. I really get the feeling here that we're actually suppressing a little bit Warrior of Light. And you know what? To be totally fair, I get it. It's that time of our ascension journey where a lot of us are really trying to navigate the new energy that's happening. And with the Pokemon cards too, we have the energy that you are carrying within you is very much fire energy. It could be that we're working with a fire sign. It could be that we have a water sign in our life as well, but they're clashing energies, Warrior of Light. And I'm going to move on and clarify a little bit more. So let's ask the cards. Again, I already meditated on this reading. Please take it if it resonates, okay? The Moon card. Hidden feelings about how we truly want to express ourselves. I mean, there's so many different types of people in this world, and yet here we are, so incredible, so powerful, so magnetic. Yet a lot of people are trying to suppress that, and not by their own means, Warrior of Light. What I'm really getting here is that with the moon coming up first as your overall energy, there are some things that we've been keeping hidden from other people and maybe even ourselves. Let's clarify further. What exactly is hidden with the Warrior of Light? What is Warrior of Light scared to bring out into the world? Thank you, Spirit. We've had so much anxiety from the past. We don't trust right now if the world can handle us. We don't trust right now with the big timeline shifts and with the ascension process and with the beautiful voice that we have. Are people even going to listen? This is what's going on in your head. You've been going through this for a couple of weeks now, Warrior of Light. Can we fully step out of fear? Can we fully sing our own song? The answer is yes, but I'm going to go through some blocks here. Again, I'm really getting the feeling of, we might be working with a Cancer here. We might have some air energy in our chart, but let's keep going. What's the block right now, Spirit? Stopping Warrior of Light. What happened with these fears in the past? Being stuck in a situation that caused us so much fear. The Hanged Man, Sagittarius energy. We also have some Pisces here. But yeah, just being stuck in an energy where we had so much strength, so much light, so much love in the past for other people, and it was overseen. It was almost like people had their own agenda in terms of, we can't always please everyone, Warrior of Light. Sometimes people just have to live in their negativity, and that is for them to understand and realize. And if people aren't chosen, if people aren't the chosen ones, the Warrior of Light in this world, we can't help everyone. And that's a tough lesson. But I want you to remember that your voice cannot be lost in the darkness and then in the turmoil that is happening right now, because your voice is that of one who is a spiritual general, a spiritual warrior of light, somebody who through the hardship, through the duality that we've experienced in our past, this is what creates us for who we are now. And we were in this position where we were like the Hanged Man. We had a period of limbo when we had to have a different understanding of the world, understanding of how exactly we are also seen. But living in this perspective of fear, okay, I'm really feeling this deep fear, especially when it comes to what we can cultivate. Like, do I have the power within myself to, yeah, sing my own song, but more so to actually become the main character who I know I was born to be? Duality is a good thing, Warrior of Light. And whoever came to this channel now, you resonate with my energy. So you resonate with understanding that in order to push through to this beautiful light, to this beautiful love and divine understanding that so much of us are stepping into right now. When we come from a place of darkness in our life, And I don't say darkness in a way where it's like, oh, throw to the wind. Yeah, I had some rough times, some, tumultuous energies in the past. No, no, no. Warrior of light. I mean, whoever came to this channel, you have been in darkness. You understand. You know all too well, more so than most people, what real true fear feels like. What real true not helplessness, but it's almost like restriction of self, restriction of authenticity. That's what I'm getting. And because we've been in that energy for so long, it's comfortable. It's comfortable to know, like, okay, in the past, people haven't listened to me. In the past, people kind of saw me as a joke, or maybe they just saw that I was stuck in fear. And maybe it's almost like people now can't see you in a new timeline, in a new place that steps out of that 555 on the clock when I said that. Change is coming. Spirit wants you to know that change is coming. Spirit also wants you to know that they've been watching you. The spiritual realm has been watching you, your choices, your decisions, your ability to move towards love, towards light, even when no one's looking, when nobody's on your side to see it. I see that word of light. You've been working with your Queen of Cups energy, receiving emotional clarity, being able to receive and control emotions well enough so that we can step out of this hangman energy and into something with more clear communication. Okay? Clear communication, I feel, is something that obviously we need with our loved ones. And there probably is some back and forth duality energy right now with the people we love because, like, for real, Warrior of Light, you have stepped into a new timeline. And in that new timeline, I need you to sing. I need you to speak. I need you to be so unapologetically loud and clear in your own conviction of life. Who are you? Take this minute right now in this reading. Use it as your save point in the video game of life, okay? Warrior of Light, this is a channel that I literally created off of my love for Final Fantasy. Maybe some of you guys play video games, but if you know what a Warrior of Light is, it's somebody who battles darkness behind the scenes when everyone else is living their day-to-day normal whatever life. You are the one. You are the one who needs to sing. You are the one who needs to be heard. I'm getting a strong feeling when it comes to music. Some of you might have a really strong connection with music. Maybe some of you had family members who played music as well. They're all here with you. They're in this reading right now. And, oops. Let's keep going. I think we should keep going. So what's happening in the near future for Warrior of Light? We're going to ask that question and clarify the moon card further. Any divine card, so for example, any major arcana cards, Hangman, Moon, all this is a divine timing. So we need to trust that divine timing. Queen of Wands, you want to be able to cultivate that happiness. You're finding it difficult. You're finding it difficult. It's almost like you ignite that flame within yourself, which, by the way, is hard enough to ignite in itself without other people trying to quash it, without other people trying to drip their water of doubt on the blazing fire of passion that is this new timeline. Are you speaking up for yourself in your authenticity? And what does that mean for you? Some of you might have a cat. That's what I'm getting. Say hello if you do. Or let me know what your cat's name is in the comments. I do like that kind of stuff. But moving in with the Queen of Wands, this is your near future, okay? And if we're having Queen of Wands energy, we're really still stepping, we're determined. That's what I'm getting. We're determined to really show off our new selves, not to prove it to anyone else, but to prove it to ourselves. And it's almost like we're annoyed if anyone's like, okay, yeah, like prove it to me. Prove to me you're different. You're like, okay, you know what? Well, I don't have to prove shit. I have to prove this to myself. And not even to myself. I have to prove it to Spirit. Because Spirit's also watching these jumps in timeline. Every decision we make, Warrior of Light, you have higher beings and Spirit watching and taking in the Akashic record of everything that we're saying and doing in this lifetime. I know that you are somebody who wants to, work from a place of love. And I know how hard that is. If you can stay in your authentic self, though, if you can sing in your own song and not be a scapegoat for other people, I'm really getting the image of like canary in the coal mine. You know what I mean? Like, let's sacrifice Warrior of Light. Let's sacrifice this wonderful person and all their gift and light and beauty just so that, we can have a better life. You've had that happen, and I'm acknowledging it with you right now. But I'm asking you as well, are you going to stay in that idea that we are stuck in a place where we can't be authentic anymore? Or are we going to rise up with that Queen of Wands energy? Are we going to rise up and really command the room as a creator, as somebody who is passionate within themselves, who knows what they want? Spirit wants you to go back to remember what it is that you like to do, that you want, that you love, okay? Because this is all sacral energy. A lot of people have been having their root chakras and their sacral chakras get activated in the energy recently. This happens with all the new moon shifts. This happens with a lot of the planetary alignments. I'm not too big into the astrology because energy is energy for me. I mean, it all comes out the same. We have another clarifying card here with the Eight of Cups, moving away from feeling misunderstood, moving away from needing to be understood. That is your path right now, Warrior of Light. This message is meant to find you when it's meant to find you. But you know what? I want to do a couple more cards. Let's just clarify a little bit more. So what is essentially 11:11 on the clock? Alignment. Very good. We are stepping into alignment. What other messages does Spirit want the Warrior of Light to know? Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The Star card. You are the star. You are healing. You've been healing. These past hurts that have made it so difficult for you, it's almost to a place of like resentment, not to the core of your heart, but it's almost like other people have had it so easy. Other people are becoming the millionaires. Other people are in their true authenticity. It almost triggers you. And I want to remind you too that sometimes it's good to be triggered, because that's where we can learn from our own inner self what is hurting us. What do we want most? We can learn from our triggers, okay? But you showing up as a Star card, you showing up as this beautiful character who has everything together, who understands the cosmic energy that's going on, who understands too that one of their biggest hurdles is to just sing their own song, is to find that joy and authenticity, is to remember who you are. Look at this character. Look at their determination and confidence. I ask you right now, what makes you confident, Warrior of Light? We're being clarified here with the Six of Charisma. Spirit wants you to remember that you need to also be able to give back to yourself, but it's a point of trust as well, Warrior of Light. Can we trust other people's energies to commingle with ours when we've been so hurt in the past? When we've had such obstruction to beauty that is our own, that belongs to us? I want you to claim back that beautiful heart, soul, mind that is yours. I need you to claim it, because the universe is giving back to you. And this is happening very quickly. I'm getting the next week. I'm getting the next 6 weeks as well. I have the feeling too, and you know what's funny? Like, I keep going back to this, but having the feeling that you feel so different now from your friends, because a lot of them have not been ascending into the next timeline. And it's lonely, it's painful, and it hurts. But when we're chosen ones, when we are the main character of this story, I keep mentioning video games. This is real life. Can you believe it? Look where we've gotten to after, like, what, 20 years? People weren't talking about this kind of psychic stuff, or people weren't talking about, tarot cards, energy. Now look where we are. The whole world is changing, and we need your voice. We need your specific voice to lead the way, to show us where the danger is, to show us music, authenticity. But I do get the feeling like a lot of our friends just don't understand. Maybe some of you have stopped drinking and your friends want to bring you out for a drink, and it's hard saying no. You're like, no, I know it brings down my my energy field. It makes it hard for me to have a better connection with spirit. It's hard to understand. And it's made us a little bit, again, I'm getting the feeling it made us almost like a little bit unsure about the people around us and the darkness that they hold. Are we able to hold their darkness as well? No, you don't have to. And I want to remind you that Spirit doesn't want you to hold other people's darkness. Spirit wants you to sing so proud, so loud, so beautifully that you speak for yourself in how you move through your authenticity. How comfortable are you, Warrior of Light? That's my question. Because I think you're a very smart person. And I think there's amazing Kundalini energy and the God's energy and beautiful, just spiritual pronunciation. I don't even know how to say this. Spiritually, the form of your spiritual being is changing into something that's more divine. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting snake Kundalini energy. I'm getting rising from the ashes. I'm getting somebody who's been through so much to a point where you're basically a general spiritually. You're basically somebody who has all this knowing. And that's why it's so effing annoying when other people don't get it, when other people don't see your power and see your love and see who you are. Let me remind you, it's most important that you see it, okay? You see that you're the star, this beautiful character, because you do have the wisdom to see it. You have the wisdom to put on the right outfit during the day, protect your energy, cleanse your aura. You have a lot of information available to you, Warrior of Light. And again, Spirit just wants you to be outside of your head. You don't have to juggle who you are. You don't have to compromise who you are. You can move away from people who want to give you messages of logic. People who want to give you messages of like, yeah, okay, well, you can think that way, but really, like, I'm going to stay in my own energy, in my own darkness. You have no reason, even though you are such a person who you want to bring other people with you. You want that community, but this is a lonely path, Warrior of Light. God, the High Priestess, really? Your connection is better than other people's to Source. And you know what? If we're here to lead, if we're here to take on all that darkness and transform and transmute it into light, I need you to understand your power, because I can't do this by myself, Warrior of Light. I need your help. I've been doing this 1717 on the clock. I've been doing this since I was a little kid in terms of transmuting dark energies. I had a spiritual master who was originally my drum teacher, but he taught me very young how to transmute energy of the world into something that's more prolific, more beautiful. And you do that through the heart space, but you do that more so than anything. The highest vibration you could ever be in, Warrior of Light, is your authentic self. So please choose yourself every day, every conversation, every look, every time somebody says something rude to you. You choose yourself. You defend that energy, because you are so beautiful and you are the leader who's going to be showing us what's going on next through that kindness, through those choices, through that authentic self. That's what's going to happen. And not only are you going to impress the entire world, you're going to leave an imprint on the world. Same with every other Warrior of Light. It's called the imprint of light, of love, luck. Sing your own song. You are the star. This reading was meant for you. I love you so much, Warrior of Light. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please give me a like, subscribe. I love you so, so much. And again, I'm so, so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I love you very much. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.